Hi guys! I should have probably put something up on Instagram or something, but I kind of just did this impromptu because I haven't posted in like 2 days. So just to let you guys know that I am still alive, and I have been getting a lot of questions about thrifting and reselling recently, like on Instagram and in comments and in emails. So I thought that I would open up this little forum to answer any questions that you guys may have, and I can answer you guys like kind of all at once, and then have like something up for people to just like reference back to if you guys have any other questions. Hi Sharon, Sharon, Monica. This camera's like a little, or the phone's like a little far from me. Hi guys, I started dedicating more time to reselling on. That's awesome. Hi Raquel, how's it going? Okay, so if anyone has any questions, let me know, or I can just like start talking. Hi Normie. Normie? Oh, that's a cool name. Hi Gwen, how's everyone doing tonight? On All Thrifters Anonymous, and there you were. Yes, I love them so much. I really wish they could come back and visit really soon because it was just so much fun. Thrifting with them, they are the nicest gals ever, and it was just an awesome opportunity. What happened to your new thrifted elevator bag? It's actually in my room right now. I love that bag so much. I literally threw everything inside of it already and have started using it. On average, how much stuff do you source or thrift per day? Okay, so a lot of I know that my videos make it seem like I literally go thrifting every single day, but honestly, I only dedicate 2 days to thrifting, Saturdays and Sundays. So all those videos that you guys see, unless it's like a vlog and I just hit up my local thrift store really quick, all those stores I visit in 2 days, and then I usually film all my hauls at once. So I'm like always literally wearing the same thing in like every video because I do everything in I just do everything in 3 days. So I source 2 days, and then I do the haul videos, film them all in one day, and then I just try to list all the stuff as quickly as I can. And yeah, so that's that's pretty much how I do it. I know it seems like I go thrifting every single day. I feel like I'm losing some of the questions. I'm so sorry. Wondering how many bags. I actually do not know how many I own. I have a lot. Oh, oh, that's awesome, LeFabre. Which stores do you go to? How do you know how to price your items in your shop? You know what? Thrifting on the weekends is a little difficult because those are usually the days that everyone goes thrifting, but those are the only days that I have available. And those are the only days where traffic isn't horrible because I actually drive out pretty far to go thrifting at the stores that I normally go to. I drive about an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours. And that's why I hit as many stores as I can because otherwise it would be impossible to drive to those places every single day. And as far as how do I know how to price things, right now, like I've gotten to the point where it's kind of like I just know already. But if you have like, but if it's something that you're unfamiliar with or you're just starting out, I usually like to go onto Poshmark. It's probably my favorite because you can actually search for the item that you have. So if it's, you say if it's like a black Marc Jacobs Natasha bag, you can just type that into the search in the app on Poshmark, and then you can actually go to the tab and see sold items, and you can see on average what that particular item sells at, and you can do that for a lot. Like you can do that on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, stuff like that, and then that way you know how much things normally sell for. You can also see how much people list things for, but there's a huge difference between what people list things for and what they sell for, and those are two separate things. And then I always try to list and price my items under. Will you ever do ship with me? Oh, like how I mail things out? Yeah, I can do a video like that if you guys want to see that. Will you ever do ship with, yeah, do you say, how do you deal with slow sale periods? I'm learning a lot to beat myself up. Okay, you can't beat yourself up if sales are slow, honestly. It's, you just can't. What you can do is you can drive sales through Instagram. You can post things on there, like if you have things that are, that you have just listed, or when you're doing price drops, you can like put them on Instagram, Facebook. And then you can also do like sales. You can do 20% off sale, free shipping sale, stuff like that, and that can help drive sales a lot as well. I'm so glad you guys are learning from the videos. Like honestly, that's like so amazing. Um, oh, hi Deborah. What brand was your monster bag? It is a Fendi. A Fendi monster bag. I love that bag so much. I love KonMari so many goodies lately. You know what? Me too. KonMari is amazing. And also, if you are KonMariing stuff from your closet, you might as well try to resell it, you know? I feel like you can get some of that money back and find something that does bring you joy. Yeah, there's so you can definitely do an IG shop, and you can start like a IG for just like your shop and then drive people to go look at it, or you can sell on there. There's a lot of people that are very successful selling things on Instagram, and you can always do PayPal invoices and stuff like that, and that you can definitely sell very easily that way. Hi Pasha, how's it going? Is reselling your main job? No, it's not. It's not my main job at all. It's just something that I like to do, though I would definitely like for it to be my main job very soon. I'm working on that. Um, I'm working on making that happen this year. I think this is the year where I'm gonna make that happen. I think I learned a lot last year. Last year was a very big learning year for me for how to resell and how to do like all this kind of stuff. And I love it so much. I definitely want to make it my full-time job. So I think that'd be very, very fun. How many hours per week do you dedicate to reselling? You know what? I do not know, but on the weekends I do thrift for about like 8 hours a day. So that's 16 hours. It takes me a couple hours to film, and then I dedicate like 1 to 2 hours a night to listing. And then of course there's also packaging and all that stuff. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, I don't know, like 30, maybe 30 hours a week. I I if I'm not, like, usually when I'm not like working on other stuff, I'm trying to resell. That's like I try to do as much as I can. And do I drive my mom crazy? Yes, I do drive her crazy sometimes with the stuff that I bring back. But we send a lot of the stuff to the Philippines, and I give a lot of stuff away. So it's not like really too bad. Can you please say, hi Linda, hi Linda's husband. Hopefully your mom will do more cooking videos. You know what? We are working on it, and that is definitely in the works. Poshmark is awesome. We just started with them like not even 2 weeks ago. I already bought a fossil plus a wallet to match. You know what? Poshmark is so cool. I actually started on Poshmark. There's so many different places where you can resell, and um, it's great to, like, when you first start reselling, is to like diversify and put your items in as many different places as you can. Just, yes, have to be on top of it when someone buys something. Just make sure to take it down, because that was a problem that I used to have back in the day. Love John and Jeanette. He is so good at bowling, right? It's so funny. John is like, it's crazy. I'm not the best bowler, so it does not run in the family. He is just like a bowling prodigy in the family. Your mom is mom is the best. Honestly, like, her food is amazing. Hi Mary. How's it going? Oh, that's awesome. The It's that CEDL. I don't know how to like, but yeah, congratulations. That's awesome that you were able to fix up your wallet. That's amazing. My family actually owns a medical clinic, and that's where I primarily work. Oh, thank you so much, Lynn. I know John's left-handed. Is that he's the only one in the family that's left-handed? Hi, Don. Oh, I'm so happy that you're here. But any other questions or anything about thrifting or reselling or anything like that? Um, Best thrifted item you ever found? It's probably, I think it's our dining table. Let me show you guys the table really, really quick. I think I can turn this around, can I? Oh, I can't turn it around. Okay. Ooh, let's try not to trip. Okay, so this dining table is probably the best thing I ever thrifted. It is truly amazing. I love it so, so much. It's a Pottery Barn table I thrifted for $30, and then we put this top on it. So that is my favorite thing that I've ever found. And let me see what other questions were there. Oh, that's so awesome, Squeegee Beckenham. I'm so glad. What things have you repaired thus far? Oh, you thrifted at Courtney. Congratulations on that. Is an amazing price for a long jump. Best purse you have bought home that you can't believe you found at the thrift was probably I don't know. It's the toss up between a Chanel and a Prada and a Chanel. Yeah, I thrifted a Chanel GST back in the day, and um, a Prada bag. I actually sold the Prada, but mom has the Chanel. The top of the table is actually quartz, but it looks like marble. We didn't want to go with actual marble because it would stain a lot easier, and the kids are relentless. Which do you like least, listing or shipping? Probably shipping. Like, I used to hate listing, but it's become a little cathartic for me, so I actually kind of like it. Hi, Alicia. How's it going? Oh, thank you, Fanny. Kiwi dye on lambskin leather. Yes, I have used kiwi dye on lambskin leather. I actually used it on a Chanel little wallet that I did, and it worked out beautifully. So yes, you can definitely use it on lambskin leather as well. Tips for selling on Depop. Okay, tips. Hi, Gabby in Montreal. Okay, so tips on selling. Okay, the thing with Depop, honestly, is that Depop has a very like certain demographic of what people generally buy on there. So what I find is that a lot of depending on where like the app, like Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, there's Vinted, Fashion File, Therealreal, um, stuff like that. They each kind of cater to like a certain type of shopping demographic, and Depop is probably one of the harder ones to really get into because it's more of like an urban kind of streetwear um, reselling area, and that's what they're most known for. So I know a lot of like people that have like a lot of resellers that have more of like a reach or like already have kind of like a base of people that shop with them. It's harder to get people to buy things on Depop, if that makes sense. So definitely shopping sourcing is the best. Hi, Nikki. How's it going? Hi, Gregory. Oh, yes, I remember you. You are awesome. Thank you so much. The green YSL. You know what? That YSL is so cute, but it is pretty small. If it was the larger size, I would definitely want to keep it. Or if it had like a crossbody strap, I would definitely be keeping it as well. You know what? I heard the Bay Area does have a lot of great things. What brands do you find harder to resell? Um, you know what? That's a hard question. I'll get back to you with that question. But there's just certain brands that I like to stick to. Um, and sometimes like I feel like it's just like anything that's more easier, like more well known is easier to sell. More indie brands I think are a little bit more difficult because people don't normally know what they are. Um, Oh, let's see what other questions. My goal is ultimately work part-time and still be able to resell as well. I just love it. You know what? Yeah, that is totally true. Reselling is just so much fun. Does your family get irritated with you filming them? No, they're kind of gotten used to it. Though I do know when and when not to film them because sometimes they don't always want to be filmed. So you always have to be courteous and know when it's okay to film people and when not to. Dawn, yes, that is correct. You can get it repaired once. I actually have a video where I actually repaired my bags by myself, and it's super duper easy. And if you know how to sew, you can definitely do it yourself, and it's so fun. It's so fun. It's actually fun. I like sewing, but like just a few minutes, you can fix it up. Uh, I don't think I'd be able to give up thrifting. I love your tote bags. You find the large. You know, I love tote bags too. Those are some of my favorites. Oh, to get like a weird smell out of a bag, my go-to thing to do is to get the weird smells out of handbags is put in one of those dryer sheets, um, and just like keep it inside the bag for a few days, and it'll suck out all the smells, and it'll smell pretty good for a while until the smell of the dryer sheet goes away, and then you're just left with like a fresh bag. It totally takes out the scent. Oh, Barbara, I'm so excited that you're here. What men's clothing designers do you recommend to look out for in the thrift? You know what? I find that it's actually harder to find like men's, like anything designer clothing in the thrift store. It's a lot easier to find women's stuff. But what to look out for in thrift stores? I really like, Vince. If you can find men's Vince, um. I really like J. Crew. Sometimes I'll just buy like J. Crew shirts because I love J. Crew. It's my favorite. Like I'm wearing a J. Crew shirt. Oh no, I'm not wearing a J. Crew shirt right now. I'm wearing J. Crew shorts. But I always look for J. Crew just because J. Crew is usually pretty expensive. I like Ralph Lauren to look out for. Mark Cross. You know what? As far as repairing, you can actually send it out to get repaired. Um, if you're not comfortable repairing a bag yourself. There are lots of really great shoe cobblers. There's a really good one if you live locally here, there's one in Brea Mall, and his store is just called Shoe Repair, but he does amazing work with handbags and actually works with Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, and I think Saks, and he does like repairs for them. I go thrifting with my friend's hubby. He is my bestie. That's so cute. Question because I'm gonna dye my red lambskin case paid wallet that had some color loss. Thank you for your videos. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Good luck. I can't really. Oh, if you post it on Instagram or anything, tag me. What inspired you to thrift and resale? You know what? A friend of mine actually got me into it, and then like into thrifting, and I never thought about reselling until a lot of you guys were asking me if I sold my stuff that I like bought. And at that point, like when I first started this channel, I wasn't reselling anything. And then I started putting things up in Posh just because people like wanted to buy stuff. And then now here I am a few years later thrifting my little heart out. So you know what? It's been so much fun and I love it so much. Um, Hi, Gabby. Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. Hi, Jean Henry. Color transfer. Okay, color transfer is a little tricky. Um, and it depends on the type of leather, how long the color transfer has been on there for. But sometimes just a baby wipe will do if it's like a new fresh stain. Sometimes you can put a little bit of rubbing alcohol or nail polish remover on a Q-tip and just dab at the stain, and sometimes that's good enough to lift it out. But sometimes there's nothing you can do. Sometimes it's just set in there and you really can't do anything unless you just cover it up with color. Have you ever had any kind of a problem with Goodwill employees? You know what? No, Goodwill employees have been really, really nice. And yeah, no, nothing really. Like everyone's just always been pretty nice. Um, do you have, I think I answered that earlier, but yes, I do work for my family. We own a medical clinic and I work for my parents. Thank you so much, Lavender. I love your name, Lavender. That's such a pretty name. Your mom's birthday is coming up, you guys. Oh, your mom's birthday already passed. It was on February 25th. We didn't really have like a big party. We just like went out as family, and then that's pretty much it. We kind of threw John a party, but that's yeah, that's pretty much it. My pearl Louis Vuitton vernice is ruined from color transfer. Oh no! You know you can actually dye it black. You can dye it black if there's like a way to dye patent leather black. Um, and it's like kind of tedious, and I've never actually tried it before, but I researched it intensely, and I really want uh, to try dyeing the Louis Vuitton vernice. But there are videos out there, and you do it with just regular black dye, and then you have to use like a nail polish remover. And you first thing you do is you put nail polish remover on it or like rubbing alcohol or whatever first, all over the wallet, and then you do a really thin coat of dye, and then you let it dry, and then you rub it off with the nail polish remover. It doesn't take it all out, but like it's so that you don't like create weird spots on the leather, and then you do it like 2 or 3 times, and then that'll dye it. And you can do that different colors if it's a light color, so it's pretty cool. Hi Patricia. Hi Pamela. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you like the bag. Yay. Hi, frugalnista. Love that. Goodwill is also my go-to, and I chuckle every time you mention that they are getting savvy with their pricing. Same story here in my area in South. You know what? What's really funny is when I first started kind of thrifting, and the Goodwills actually, I know for sure that they noticed my videos because workers at the stores have told me, and they watch them. Um, their prices actually like went up, and then I noticed like recently, like maybe a few months ago, that the prices have started going back down again. So I don't know what it is, but I know for sure that in my area, and I know like it's horrible, like people like were pretty mad at me because of my videos, and I always tell people where I go thrifting that prices in my area did go up, but they have gone back down. So I feel like the prices are pretty much comparable to how they were when I first started thrifting before I started videos. So I know for sure. What's my go-to bag for everyday use? Right now, it's my Louis Vuitton Bandoulier 30 that I just got like a few weeks ago. It's amazing. I love it so much. I was in a thrift store in the city of Montclair today and saw the movie that your mom was looking for. My husband got me into thrifting, and now I try to Goodwill every Thursday or Friday if possible because that is when. Courtney, don't I think where do you live? Because I know you can actually ask them when the new items go in, but I know like all of my local, like all the thrift stores I go to, they get stuff every single day, and they put stuff out every single day. Um, do you ever go to yard sales? No, I do not. I do not know um I'm not like I never know where they are. So sorry if like my messages are like going crazy. Oh, Ralph Lauren sweaters, that is awesome. Hi Courtney, you live in a small town in Ohio. You know, I used to live over on the East Coast. Hello from Rock near Sacramento. Maybe more finds your way. We always have awesome finds. You know what? I hear there are a lot of really great stores in Sacramento. My aunt actually lives there. She just moved there like within the past like year and a half. And she's been going to the Goodwills, and she said she's been finding some really great stuff. So um you should just keep going because she's found some really nice stuff and she found like a Prada bag, a Prada wallet, a Louis Vuitton. Like she's just finds some amazing stuff. Do you sell online or use other platforms as well? I pretty much now only stick to pretty much Depop, or I send out PayPal invoices, or when people want, I'll put them up to use so they can use their credits on Mercari or Poshmark. But pretty much just Depop, just because it's a lot easier for me to keep track of everything. Have you ever sourced at an auction? That's a great one here. People watching, I mean, really. You know what? I've never sourced. I've never even gone to an auction. I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to go to like estate sales, and but you know, I just haven't. But I have always have had the intention of doing that. Eco thrift is. Oh, I love eco thrift. The Veterans Thrift by my house is actually an eco thrift, so I really like that a lot. You know what? I tried eBay for a little while, and it was not my favorite. It was really, really difficult for me. So I, after like few months, I stopped using eBay, and yeah, it's just not the easiest. Your family is also quiet people. Does anyone ever raise their voice? It just seems like they're pretty quiet, but everyone is pretty loud. I do have to say so. I bought a black multicolored Priscilla for 300. Do you think I myself off? Do you know? So, Jean, I didn't see your message. I love your style of filming. I feel like I'm with you. Thank you so much, Barbara. I'm always like worried about how I like film. I don't know. I'm not like the best filmer, cinematographer, I think. So, but I try. I'm gonna thrifting. Oh, Courtney, good luck tomorrow when you go thrifting with your husband. Hope you can find some really great stuff. What were the challenges on eBay? First of all, it was really confusing to figure out how to list things, and they have like lots of you have to like pay to list things, or you have to do things a certain way, or else you have to pay certain fines and fees. And if something doesn't sell and you want to put it up again, there was just like a lot of like, I feel like for me, hidden fees that I didn't understand. I know a lot of people are like know their way around, but like yeah, it was just weird for me. So I didn't like having to like pay for like so many like weird things I didn't understand. So that's primarily why I don't go on there anymore to resell. I don't know, maybe in the future I'll try it again, but for right now, I think that Depop is pretty much where I like to sell, or like in my PayPal invoices, whatever, stuff like that. What made you want to have a YouTube channel? Do you think it makes reselling easier and better for you? Um, I wanted to do YouTube because I just wanted to share my love of thrifting with people, because I feel like I actually started my channel like a little bit right after I got into thrifting, because I never thought in a million years that I would become a thrifter, honestly. And after like, and I've learned so much from YouTube. And I just thought that I just wanted to, I don't know, like to share it with everyone else. I don't know, it's just so much fun for me, and I really like filming and creating things, and I feel like it's just like a win-win for everyone. I just think it's like super duper fun. So, and as far as do I think it's easier and better for reselling, I think it does help a lot, because then I actually have like a reach with like other than just trying to sell on the platform by myself. Like that's yeah. Oh, Courtney, that's awesome. Oh, Kathy, that is a good price for that product. I remember that bag that you sent me. It's the white one, right? You did really good buying that. That is an awesome find. Portia, if you're going to resell, should you accept returns from buyers? Um, That one, it's when you sell on certain apps, um, people like there's like kind of like a moderator that will like whether will allow returns or not. Like on Poshmark, people can contest the item. They have like 3 days to accept it, and then if there's something wrong with it or it's not exactly what was described in the photos, then they allow returns and stuff. So when I sell on Depop, that's kind of like what I took with me, because even though Depop is pretty much once you sell something, like that's it. You still do have the option of being able to like accept returns if you want to. And I always try to be as fair as possible, because my thing is I want to treat others the way I would like to be treated. So if I bought something and it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I was unhappy with it, then I would never want anyone else to feel that way too. So that's kind of like the thing that I would do with that. Oh, thank you for that, Pamela. Okay, so people always ask how I'm able to spot designer handbags really quickly and all that, and I think I've talked about it before in like Q&As and just like randomly quickly in other videos in the past. Is that I actually did work for like in the kind of like the handbag industry. I worked for a retailer, and I was the designer handbag specialist of that store. So I went through like a pretty exhaustive like training process for it. So all the brands that were carried in the store that I worked at, I had to know, like I had to pretty much know the bags inside and out. So that's why I'm pretty good at spotting fakes and whether something is real or styles of bags and all that stuff. So that's where I get that. And then for brands that I don't know, I do have friends and stuff that are able to authenticate for me. Uh oh. Where did the comments go? Oh, there they are. Uh. Oh, thank you, Wanda. That's so nice of you to say. You would be such a great dad. I don't know if I have the time to start a family right now, but definitely in the future. I love my Jaw shirts. I found one just like yours at the Goodwill. I also love that you're so nice. Thank you. And I am also wearing my Jaws shirt right now. See? Jaws. Love it. My mom would drag me there too, but I loved going. Now my daughter goes. You know what? Thrifting is so much fun. I definitely get like I think I get not like my mom never actually went thrifting, but she was always someone who wanted a good deal. Because when we moved to America, like we honestly, like we didn't have any money. We lived in a tiny apartment, and like my parents are so amazing. They like were able to build like this amazing life from pretty much nothing, honestly. And I just use them as an example for every day, you know? So yeah. Hi Renzo. What's your fave anime series? Ooh, okay, right now, I just finished watching, I'm on the last season of Attack on Titan. I really like that right now. And I also like My Hero Academia is pretty good right now. Do I ever think of decorating on a professional level? I do not know. I feel like it takes a lot of time. When I used to work at Pottery Barn, um, I was one of the like the design specialists, and it was a lot of time, even though I just worked inside the store. And I can't imagine like doing all this and doing interior decorating at the same time, but it's just something that I like to do around the house and like helping friends and family. But like, I don't know if I can ever do it professionally, even though it would be very fun. I think it would be super fun. Hi, Michelle. You know what? Mom and I are actually working on a cookbook right now. So cookbook is coming up very, very soon. You know what? They did obtain the American Dream. I'm like so proud of them. Who's your fave WWE? I don't know what WWE is. Let me see what I think like some of these questions are like. Yes, mom definitely needs a cookbook. We're working on it. So just know. Oh, wrestling? um, John Cena. That's who the kids like the most. They're always yelling John Cena and then like body slamming each other. So The Rock, does he still count? You know, Wanda, I have no clue. It doesn't have a tag or anything, so it's probably fake, honestly. But it's still a really nice throw. It's really soft, and I really like it, and it looks fantastic. So I'm happy, regardless of whether or not it's authentic or not. Though I would love to have an authentic one that I know is authentic in the future. I think that would just be cool. But I don't really need one, especially since I have that one. So I'm excited. Are you still in love with the rocker? I am still in love with the rocker. It's actually right here. Whoop. It's right there. It's amazing. The kids are obsessed with it. And for those of you asking also, I'm still obsessed with this chair as well. I love it. It's the best ever. I love both of these chairs. The kids are always sitting on them. I barely ever get to sit on them because they're always trying to sit on them. Oh, Greg, you know what? You asked me that the other day. I think you asked me in a comment and I forgot to reply to you. I'm so sorry. The weighted blanket is awesome. It's like life-changing. It's like being wrapped in a cocoon of happiness. So I definitely recommend it. Um, Amazing. I really like it. I didn't think I would. I thought it was like kind of gimmicky and weird, but I wanted to try it anyway. But I didn't want to spend like they're pretty expensive, so getting one at a good price was awesome. But now knowing how it feels, I definitely would get one um full price. I think I really like it. It's really nice. Do I ever go to shopgoodwill.com? I used to, not anymore. The prices have gone crazy, I feel like. Will you be redecorating the house and backyard for spring or summer? Yes, I definitely will. I'm always trying to redecorate and stuff. Um, but right now it's just been raining incessantly. It was raining really hard yesterday. It actually stopped raining today, but it's supposed to start raining again on Sunday. So I just don't want to do anything outside when it's raining because it's just too much. Like literally everything is just like in the porch where it's covered, so it doesn't get all wet. Uh, did I know? You know what? I didn't think it was authentic. That's why I just like when I put it on the site, I just put that it was just like a really cute clutch because I think it just really is like a super cute clutch. So, oh, that's awesome, Nydia. You know what? Yeah, that would be yeah. Do you thrift for gifts a lot? I do. I always thrift for gifts or like if when it's someone's birthday, if I like get them something like from the regular store, I always try to like add on a bunch of thrifted stuff because I just think it's really fun. And yeah, it's awesome. I always thrift the kids stuff. I thrifted a lot of Christmas presents, birthday presents. It's awesome. Uh what's the craziest thing you've ever seen thrifting? I don't know. I think everything that I see at the store is crazy because I can't believe anyone would part with it. Like every time I see a designer bag or like a really amazing piece of furniture or anything like that, I always think it's amazing. How can I tell if an Hermes Picotin is real? Um, I do not know. I don't even know what design that item is. But if you go to, you can send photos to Real Authentication on Instagram, and they'll be able to authenticate for you for I think about $20. And the turnaround is about like an hour, 2 hours. So they'll be able to tell you right away. Can you speak Filipino? Yes, I can speak Tagalog. I was actually born in the Philippines, and I'm the only one of the like my siblings that can speak Tagalog, understand Tagalog, but my accent is atrocious. So, oh, any good authenticating services? Yeah, the Real Authentication on Instagram. Check them out. They're awesome. But yes, I can speak Tagalog. I was born in Manila. That's where I was. Yeah, I was born in Manila. I'm actually the only one out of my siblings that was born in the Philippines. Everyone else was born in America. So, Philippines. I came here when I was young, though. I came here before I was even 3. I think I came like right before I turned 3. So I was here when I was 2. No, I do not speak Visaya. I'm sorry. My dad can. I actually have a lot of family that lives in Cebu. And rock and roll glam queen, hi! Why do you call Hendrix Lizo? Okay, so that's a funny question that people ask me a lot. So the reason I call Hendrix Lizo is because when my sister was first pregnant with him, and she was going to the doctor getting ultrasounds and stuff like that. They were at one point they were certain that Eliza was gonna be a girl, and I was like, oh my gosh, you should name her Eliza, like Eliza Doolittle. And it was kind of like a joke because we loved My Fair Lady growing up, and we loved doing the accent. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, you can name her Eliza. We can speak to her with a British accent all the time, and then she can learn to speak with a British accent. It's gonna be so fun. And then um, later on, they found out that Eliza was actually gonna be a boy. And then I was like, that's totally fine. You could just change his name to Elizo instead of Eliza. And then yeah, so it just stuck with me. So I just call him Elizo, and yeah. So we call him. He has so many names, but I primarily call him Elizo, and that's the reason that I call him that. Okay, you guys, but I think I'm gonna have to end the video right here. It was so much chatting with you guys. And I will definitely be doing another live very soon because I feel like this was so much fun, so much excitement, and all that fun stuff. But I have a bunch of stuff I still have to get done tonight. So I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye!